Hello, welcome back to RC Truth Media. Today we found out some very good news. James Comey, the former FBI director, is officially under investigation by the Department of Justice. Zero Hedge just came in with this article titled Breaking: Comey is under Department of Justice investigation over the mishandling of classified information. About time, okay? Yes, this process is usually long and drawn out in the Department of Justice, and any time you're in the justice system, especially if it has to do with members of the deep state or anybody that has a lot of money and high ranking lawyers involved. You're going to have a long, drawn out process a lot of the time, unless, you know, unless they want to get it handled quickly. When I mean they, I mean all parties. And in this case, it's not all parties wanting to get it handled quickly. Department of Justice Inspector General Michael Horowitz made a stunning admission today, congressional testimony, that from former FBI Director James Comey is under a separate and ongoing investigation over mishandling of classified information. When asked by the Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Grassley said, Comey said he did not expect a report on his handling of classified information because that's frivolous. I don't happen to think that it's frivolous. Question number one, Mr. Horowitz, are you investigating the handling of his memo, and does that include the classification issues? And should Mr. Comey expect a report when it's complete? Horowitz responded, we received a referral on that from the FBI. We are handling that referral, and we will issue a report when the matter is complete, consistent with the law and rules that are a report that's consistent and takes those into account. So, what do we have from James Comey? Looks like he's doing the same thing that Hillary Clinton was doing, having an unauthorized private email server. Earlier Monday, Grassley demanded in a letter to FBI Director Christopher Wray that the agency provide information regarding revelations from last week's Inspector General report that former FBI Director James Comey used personal email accounts to conduct official business, which neither the FBI or the Inspector General independently verified during internal investigations. On June 14th, the committee received the Department of Justice Office of Inspector General report entitled A Review of Various Actions by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Department of Justice in advance of the elections in 2016. The report found that FBI employees Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, and even the former director James Comey used personal email accounts and devices to conduct official government business in violation of FBI policy. The revelation about Mr. Comey's use of personal email for work was new. Thus, it is important to understand what steps the FBI has taken, if any, to retrieve work-related communications from former Director Comey's personal email account. Chuck Grassley. Yes, we need to know what Mr. Comey says on those personal email accounts. Okay, because obviously we don't have any information regarding what was said on those accounts, but we do know that he did have private email accounts. So we need to know what was said and if he was trying to get Mr. President Trump taken from office before he even started. Okay, it says here, Grassley's letter then states that there appears to have been no independent verification by the Inspector General or the FBI without access to his private account. Independent verification is impossible. The Justice Department should apply at least as much scrutiny to its own former director as it applied to the former Secretary of State, which was Mrs. Clinton. As a reminder, the disclosure in last week's OIG report that Comey was also abusing his personal email account prompted the follow brutal troll from Hillary Clinton, who has repeatedly accused Comey, together with everyone and everything else, of costing her the election. Look at her, she says right here. But my emails. Kyle Cheney says, IG found that on numerous occasions, Comey used a personal Gmail account to conduct official business. Alright, here. To that end, Grassley's letter reads, "It is disturbing that FBI employees tasked with the investigating Secretary Clinton, including the former director, appear to have engaged in strikingly similar conduct." Grassley notes that when the OIG asked former Director Comey if he was concerned about his decision to conduct FBI business on his personal laptop or email, he admitted he was unsure whether he acted in accordance with FBI regulations. He stated, "I don't know. I think so, but I don't know. I remember talking to Jim Rubicki about it at one time, and I had the sense that it was okay." The committee chairman then brings up serious questions about Director Comey's transmission of his memos about conversations with President Trump, some of which contained classified information, to Daniel Richmond, Patrick Fitzgerald, and David Kelly. Secretary Clinton alienated thousands of federal records when she used a non-government server and email for official work. Many of those records were deleted rather than returned to the State Department when the department requested them. Some of those records contained classified information. Here, it appears as the FBI has not even sought the return of those records, which that in itself is a crime, a federal crime. Okay, when you're subpoenaed by the Senate Select Committee to go and give those documents to them, and what does she do? She has her computers and her Blackberries smashed with hammers. That is a federal crime. But with the help of James Comey, nothing happened to her. Then the letter, and also the help of Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, and the whole deep state. The letter then asks 4 questions of the Department of Justice, requesting a response by next Friday. Has the FBI requested that former Director Comey provide any official work-related material from his personal devices and email accounts, or access to those accounts? If not, why not? If so, did he cooperate? Has the FBI conducted or attempted to conduct searches on non-FBI issued communication devices or non-FBI email accounts associated with former Director Comey for official work-related material? If not, why not? Do you agree with former Director Comey that the question of whether he transmitted classified information on unclassified systems is frivolous? Has the FBI taken any steps to secure, retrieve, or clean any classified information transmitted by former Director Comey off of any unclassified computer systems? If so, please explain in detail what steps were taken and when. If the answer is yes, then please describe how that answer is consistent with the FBI's claim that there was no indication that classified information ever transited Director Comey's personal email. So it looks like he is going to be screwed. This is coming from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And let's see, I think Senator Grassley was the one who, yeah, it's Charles Grassley was the one who signed this. And Comey is now under investigation. You can check this out. And so we are finally getting somewhere. There's a reason why Fox has been talking about this every day for the past 6 months, okay? And I have a couple of videos speaking about it too. And how the Department of Justice and the FBI is just ridiculous, okay? Especially with the people at the very top. There is a lot of people that are good in the Department of Justice and the FBI. But the top officials, oh man, got a big problem there. Thanks a lot for coming and checking out my video today. I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe. I will have some more truth videos coming out very soon. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.